Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on the second-ranked team, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they'll start off with a deep shot. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. And a huge gain with 4. He's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The back's got it on the pitch. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. That's a design quarterback keeper. Fighting for the end zone. Now the ball comes loose. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free from anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Escapes the pocket. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Receiver makes the grab. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
And the Blue Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
1st and 10 play coming up. Ball handed off. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful. Let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
The pocket breaking down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Grab made by the tight end. It's a quick tackle to spot the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now. The Blue Raiders will come to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. They're setting out to try the PAT. And it's up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner will be brought down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Send the back in motion. And he finds the running back in the flat. He's found some room at the 45. 4th set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Here comes a handoff. He shreds the tackle. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt.
But this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Middle Tennessee offense back out there. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. The ball is picked off.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create an... Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Bringing pressure. Looks like he's going to run it. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on third and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He lets it go on the move. And he pulls in the catch. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Middle Tennessee offense back on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm.
Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee State.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble now. Gets some space around the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the Rainbow Warriors have 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Quick juke to get free. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Rainbow Warriors will line up here on 1st down and goal. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Trying to create outside the pocket now. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. Breaking free at midfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Rainbow Warriors will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Blue Raiders offense back on the field now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I'm pretty surprised that the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Catch is made. Room to run here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. They're going to run it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quick throw to the left. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
The Rainbows offense back on the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. They'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the Blue Raiders will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. 4th down, he's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
He hands it to the back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. The Blue Raiders are going to cash in this red zone trip. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's moving out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. Tackled, but first down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. They'll battle back to go in front now. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The ball is caught. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
Here comes the Middle Tennessee offense back out there, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. There would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. When he's got some space here. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Middle Tennessee offense back on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or the defense come up with a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
The pocket breaking down. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Good throw to the left. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
They'll run the option. Crossing the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the Blue Raiders with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Man, if I'm this offense, Chris, I stay aggressive. I know they didn't connect there, but keep testing this defense. Keep challenging, because if you do connect on that one, it could be a game-breaking play.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Eludes a tackle.
brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
Who makes the grab? They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee State. And now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
On the junior, gets home making a sack there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Blue Raiders offense back on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And that's a solid game for the defense able to bring him down.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
The game makes it 2nd and medium.
Here we go.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal.
Get set, get set.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. second down and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? And he'll set up to throw. Trying to extend the play. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You've got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's a run to the left. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking to scramble. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Intercepted in the end zone. Can he take it all the way? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
They'll try the option play here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. It's victory formation. Quarterback will kneel down. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here.